Ever wonder what happens to your ballot after you mail it in or you put it in an election drop box? We know it gets processed behind the scenes, sure, but last year, Ada County actually installed a brand new system specifically to help with the overwhelming number of absentee ballots they received because of COVID. Now, it's a state-of-the-art machine that takes on a heavy workload. In the Ada County Clerk's office, they were able to secure a special COVID election grant from the federal government last year to help pay for the $500,000 monstrosity. Right before last year's election, I was able to go behind the scenes to watch it all work and to see really what happens behind the scenes over at the elections office when they open your mail-in ballot.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to imagine running this election without this machine.
Ask anyone on the Ada County elections team and they'll tell you the same thing. This machine, nicknamed Bessie, has a lot of lights and gadgets which look cool, but what makes this machine so valuable? Well, it processes thousands and thousands of absentee ballots that all used to be done by hand.
It allows us to actually scan the ballots in and take a picture of the ballots when we first get them in. It also date and time stamps the ballots, which then we can start the receiving process after that.
Saul Seiler is the Ada County elections director. He says the Ada County ballot business for Bessie is booming.
We just eclipsed the 50,000 mark today, and we actually probably got about another 10,000 in-house today.
The ballot process of taking in and sorting every single ballot is very technical, but the bottom line,
this is a very big time saver. We would have 30 to 40 staff members in right now just trying to date and timestamp items. This allows us to save multiple hours, and it ensures accuracy at a level that we didn't have before.
Every ballot needs to be verified, logged, and filed so votes can be sorted by precinct. Of course, every ballot will have the presidential election on it, but there are lots of local races that need to be sorted so that they're ready to be counted on election night. Each ballot runs through this machine 3 times.
The first time is simply taking a picture of the signature, but also scanning the barcode. Second, it is looking for the barcode and separating out things that maybe we have a question on the signature or there isn't a signature on the ballot. And then the third pass, we know all those ballots have been validated, and at that pass, we take it down to the precinct level.
As Saul mentioned, the machine captures signatures on the ballot so the election team can compare it to what's on file. Every signature is validated by a real person. And no offense to all the human members of the election team, but this machine will move a lot faster on the more than 140,000 absentee ballots that were issued in the county.
The machine, if it's running full speed, can run about 20,000 pieces an hour.
With the record amount of absentee ballot returns, the machine helps speed up the daunting process.
We used to actually have to hand scan every barcode before we could start the signature process.
Still, though, the incredible number of absentee ballots for the 2020 November election provides a challenge.
It's a little overwhelming when you first see it, but we've got the systems down in place where we can accommodate that.
Simply put, the team here in Idaho's most populated county is elated to have Bessie, the marvelous machine.
It would be a very hard logistical challenge, so this is a real lifesaver for us.
It really is marvelous. And during last year's November general election, over 141,000 absentee ballots were requested in Ada County. And to put this into perspective, so far this year, about 9,100 absentee ballots have been requested in Ada County.